For my insider and outsider project, I decided to study my outsider space. I chose the College of Environment and Design, also known as the CED. What is the CED? Landscape architecture has been taught at UGA since 1928. The former School of Environmental Design transitioned to become the College of Environment and Design in 2001. It was the first new college at UGA since 1969. The CDC also provides innovative and demanding programs in landscape architecture, historical preservation, environmental planning and design, and environmental ethics. At the CED, our students cultivate not only skills they need to work in professional designers and practitioners, but individual passions that they have to make a difference in their world. This was a quote off of UGA's website talking about the College of Environmental Design, and I thought it obviously captured what its message and its purpose is. So here are some pictures. When I went and first visited, this definitely, is in your face. This is a design school. It's so pretty and really great to walk around in. The bottom right is a photo from the inside, and it's very minimalistic. It's filled with student work everywhere, and I will show you more of that in a few slides. So what majors do they offer? They offer landscape architecture, historic preservation, urban planning and design, and environmental design and planning. So I decided to take some quotes from a poster that students made in the College of Environment and Design. They were talking about why they chose this college, and I thought some of their quotes were really great. They said, "I love getting to use creativity and logical thinking to create spaces that serve both people and the planet. The ability to influence a more beautiful world. Come for the environment, stay for the family. I chose this program because I wanted to help underserved communities who have and are being currently mistreated when it comes to the public sphere in space." So what is an outsider space? I believe an outsider space is somewhere you're unfamiliar with and not a part of a particular group or community. You're kind of looking through a window into another space, somewhere that you're not completely familiar with. So reasons why I chose to observe my outsider space. I believe that we learn better in places we are most uncomfortable in. I want to push myself outside my comfort zone and learn about something I know little about. I believe by observing a space I'm not familiar with, it gives me a unique perspective to share with others. This also opens the door to having conversations with people I might not have met otherwise. And in addition, I was excited to see what the building interactions class environments were like, and just kind of how they varied from my own personal experiences and my own insider spaces. So this was my initial observation. So it is evident that the students have a hand in what their space looks like. Their projects are displayed everywhere, which is really awesome, because I know we talk about that even in the classroom about displaying student work, and so I thought this was really great. The first photo is a gallery that majority seniors use for their final projects, and the other two photos are just down the hallway, and they lead to their very open concept classrooms. I also found out that each student has their own desk and workspace, so I thought that was really awesome. For all 4 years, they have their own designated spot to do their projects. So I thought nothing would be better than interviewing my brother, who was a part of this college and graduated in 2021 with a degree in landscape architecture from the College of Environmental Design. With all of his hard work, he now works for a landscape architecture company, Kinley Horn, and he is just the best. He's so creative, and, who would be better to ask than somebody who has recently been in that program? So some quotes I took away from my interview with Zach. I first asked him, how did you get involved and become a part of this community? He said, "I've always been a strong student in math and science classes. but I felt engineering lacked some freedom when it came to creativity. I also really enjoyed the outdoors and have some prior experience with landscape maintenance and design. Do you feel this space is built for a certain type of person? He said, passion for the outdoors and plants, and great communication skills for collaborating and coordinating, interest in math, landscape, ecology, and construction, and the urge to want to improve, protect the health, safety, and welfare of all communities. And then I asked him what makes this community so unique. He said being able to build a family within the CED has been an incredible experience. Much like the College of Education, they were able to lean on their own cohorts throughout their program. How do all the 3 Ps have an impact on the CED? For power, I said, I think power in this space is between the students and the professors, but also the power of creativity. Professors guide students in understanding what is needed in different environmental spaces and what to design to improve them. They guide students in many art platforms to create spaces that improve people's everyday lives. In addition to the professor and the student dynamic, students are offered a wide range of creative freedom when designing. The power of creativity is then in the student's hands. For positioning, I said, positioning is interesting to reflect on about this space. My position in this space is an outsider, someone who is not in the community full-time or understanding the inner workings of it. I can only gain information and knowledge about what goes on in the College of Environmental Design through observation and interviews. The positioning for students would be to learn from their professors, thus gaining the knowledge to get the degree. Professors' positioning is to teach students and provide them with the knowledge to go out and design useful and creative spaces. For perspective, I said, this space is built for creative minds, artists, environmentalists, designers, etc. Not every person is interested in that or feel that they would belong in this space. This is the reason that there are so many different colleges that meet the needs of every individual. For example, education majors have a love for children and to better their futures, not necessarily a passion for the outdoors and plants, as their main interests, unlike the students at the College of Environmental Design. College is a great place for people to grow and see what they're most interested in. So, to wrap this all up, I really want to reflect on some different points. By doing this, I really believe it is okay to be uncomfortable, to explore new places, to learn more about it. Push yourself outside your comfort zone. I know when we started this project, I was really overwhelmed with what to do and to not choose somewhere I was really comfortable with. I first studied my insider space, which was the Catholic Center, and at the Catholic Center I have all of my really good friends and know where everything is and know kind of what the daily routine is, and that really makes it an easy place for me to study. So when I thought about, you gave the example of using the business school or somewhere else, I chose one of the smaller, not even the smaller colleges, but one of the less known colleges, I guess. It's not nursing or business or law. It's design, which I think is so interesting. And if I was able to draw better or understand the love for that more, I think it would be so interesting. And I think through this, I was able to understand why people are so passionate about it and just improving our spaces that we live in day to day. I said everyone has different interests that bring and lead them to their own insider spaces. I think this is really important. In the photo to your right, just the little graphic, kind of just, we're all part of this big community at UGA, but we all have our own space and makes us the University of Georgia. We have what we're interested in and where we would see what we would excel, and I think that's really awesome. I also said we are all different and have unique interests, but we should never be closed-minded or make assumptions without diving in, learning more about a community. So, just like it is, don't assume something without going to further explore it, and I love this project. It was really great. So, thank you.